X is vitamin D. If you're not out getting enough sun, or if you have darker skin, you're going to need some vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a major role with Th1, Th2 balance. It also helps modulate T regulatory cells, which keep your immune system in balance. A lot of studies showing people that have higher vitamin D levels are more resistant to different viruses, infections. Vitamin D also helps produce a antibacterial enzyme called cathelicidin, which helps decrease bacterial load. So there's a lot of powerful benefits of vitamin D. And of course, in the winter months when colds and flus are the highest, guess what? That's where vitamin D is the lowest on average because of the sun. So vitamin D is very powerful there out of the gates.
Man, I just got my blood work back. My vitamin D was like a 45, which is too low. And I was kind of putting a false sense of security, I guess, into my sun exposure. I mean, I'll get my legs exposed, my chest, my back. I mean, I'll be outside for, sometimes couple hours, few hours a day during the peak hours. And my vitamin D was still below optimal. We like people, give or take, we want to be 60 to 80. And I was at a 45. So I'm back on supplementing 5,000 IU plus a K1, K2 formula just to try to make sure I get up to that peak where I need to be. So
Yeah.
if you're like, oh, I'm outside in the garden, don't use that as your reasoning for not supplementing. If you have to supplement, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would just say 50 to 70 on average is probably reasonable. If you have an autoimmune issue or any cancer issues, being 70 to 100 is probably even better. But at least 50, I think, is good.